welcome to a brand new episode of LongKangStories. This is John Wang, your most handsome non-ghost hunter ever on the face of the planet. We have from the LongKang, Dan and Jerry. Welcome you both. And we have very, very special guests today. We have Carl and Wayne from Hantu podcast, creator of Ghost Maps. Thank you guys for coming on. Please introduce yourself.
I like how before we even introduce ourselves, we're like printing the merch as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, print all your merch, plug all your shit. Just interrupt me halfway and just like, whoa, guys, do you guys hear about Ghost Maps podcast? Just continue to that.
You say that later on, I'm actually going to be doing that, jumping in between and like, oh, then you'll be like, oh yeah, and then but have you listened to Spotify yet?
Yeah.
Okay, the proper intros first. Hello everyone. I am Wayne. I am the writer and co-creator of Ghost Maps, the narrative podcast about Southeast Asian horror. On my right or left, depending on how the camera works.
Yeah. I'm Carl. I'm a filmmaker and podcaster, also the co-creator of Ghost Maps. So we like to boo at people.
Well
done. You know, like Jerry's camera has that white color fabric that's just floating off to the right side, the top right. It looks like a ghost, you know, like those woo.
It's Casper. It's Casper, the friendly ghost.
Yeah, really off to a bad start.
Casper, the friendly T-shirt.
Budget ghost are that one.
Yeah, that's my Halloween for this year, man.
What? Just hang your T-shirt in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so for today's LongKangStories, we have a very special Ghost Festival and NDP edition. Okay, this is a rare occasion where we actually have our NDP pushed back to, if I'm not mistaken, right on the day of the Su,
No.
which is
Yeah.
I think it's either the day off or one day before.
22nd, right?
22nd.
I think it's 22nd. Yeah.
August is the.
No, the reason that I'll almost disagree with you because we messed up. we thought that it started on the 22nd. Thanks, Google. I failed as a part Chinese man. I failed because it's supposed to be this Sunday lah. So then now we are like struggling to get the Hungry Ghost episodes ready.
Not so posting that like we're struggling lah. No lah. We're okay. We found out just in time. It would be funny if we found out that Hungry Ghost Month started and we were like,
and then we forgot. Yeah, then we're halfway through. Then our friends are like, hey, what about your Hungry Ghost stories?
The people are like, oh, so what are you doing for Hungry Ghost? Like, haven't started yet. What are we talking about?
Good catch.
Yeah.
It's like y'all don't know it started yet, but then everyone's burning everything already. It's like, what's that? The smell of the burnt Jaws paper. But
they have Yasu no
Hungry
Singaporeans.
Ghost is another week's time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like the thing is, y'all were on the last one. Did air our the live show that complements Ghost Maps as well. And then we always try to set it on the 13th of every month because it seems like the obvious date to set it on. And then we just realized that this year during Hungry Ghost Festival, during Hungry Ghost Month, the 13th also falls on a Friday.
Wait, are you kidding? Oh shit, you're right. Fuck, I'm looking at the map now. I'm looking at the calendar now, and you're absolutely right.
Double the power, bro. So how does it work? Like, do the Chinese ones come first, or like the Ang Mo ones come first? So who gets the more power?
If you're talking about Friday the 13th, okay lah. I mean, yes, there's bad luck and all that, but mostly people associate with.
Wait, are ghosts still categorized as a CMIO? Do we have CMIO ghosts? Like, we need the other and the Ang Mo ghosts to like, like somehow have more power, more privilege over the Chinese ghosts or something.
Yeah, man. Like the colonial ghosts.
Colonial ghosts.
Very rich, a lot inherited wealth.
The Asian ghosts all very garang. Of course they come first one.
Well, I mean, based on the amount of money we burn them, I guess they have the economic, power there. They're burning billions of dollars, trillions of dollars after all.
Literally.
No, like in the words of my 80s uncle, right? He says that basically they're facing inflation over there. Like, too much money, all the money.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they're still hungry.
Yeah.
That's why they're still hungry. Yeah.
No, but then you burn money is one thing. When you start burning like cars and like houses, and then you technically are getting it for free, right? Because it's like you're inheriting it from your living relatives, right?
Maybe the tax is damn jialat.
Yeah, that's what
the
I was
government
gonna say.
tax, the government.
Yeah, maybe the tax is damn jialat.
Remember the really old show starring Edmund Chen? Then he every time he wants to create a dream to inform his relative, he need to pay tax on. He need to pay some levy.
You could be making something.
That's why they need more money. Like every time they ask you for money, then you burn, right? Then they need to ask you for more money to go and talk to you, then you burn even more. Like it's a vicious cycle, don't you think?
Wow.
No, but the question is, who are the ones who make the money? Like, I mean, of course, humans, right?
Yes.
But who gave them the idea to go and make the money? Like one day, I'm gonna start making money for dead people.
Is there a Ministry of Finance in hell?
Likely.
Yeah,
I'm willing to bet on it actually.
Who the hell gets put into the Ministry of Finance once they die? How sad must that be, boy? Like you die, you think to yourself, okay, I'm all done. Then suddenly you cannot do admin work.
Actually,
Hopefully it's not Heng Chi Kiat. I mean,
Whoa. East Coast plan.
Underworld
it's
plan.
gonna come out with the TU plan or something like that. The underworld plan.
Wouldn't you guys feel very sad if you went to the afterlife and there was an afterlife and then there's nothing to do and there's no work? I think I'll be damn sad. I need to work.
You have a problem, man.
I honestly thought you're gonna go. What you mean? How would you feel if you go into the afterlife? Then Heng Chi Kiat is down there to greet you. I was like, what?
Hello, sir. Hey.
Hi.
The first thing that I would probably look for if I go to the afterlife, I go nation pride. I'll go and find Lee Kuan Yew. Then I go and try to talk to him. Then later you see got one line. Hey, please queue up, guys. Please queue up.
It's probably really busy.
Yeah, he's very busy. You want to talk to him? Queue up. Wait for 100 years, then you can talk to him.
I tell you what LKY is doing in hell right now. You cannot see him because he's spinning so fast. He's spinning so fast, right? From all the shit that's gone downhill since he died, right? That he's providing electricity, unlimited power to hell.
He's just flipping in his grave.
He's just flipping.
I do love how you didn't even bother to go let me tell you what Lee Kuan Yew is doing in the afterlife. No, straight. Let me tell you what he's doing in hell.
Well, we're all going there.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, so to you, there's only hell. There's nothing else.
There's nothing else. Everyone goes to hell, man. Because first of all the best people, all the cool people are there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Right? All the cool people are there. Unfortunately, you have some not so cool people also. But if everyone is going to hell, if all the rock stars and comedians and whatever, all your gay fashion designers are going to hell, then all the cool people are there. Why would you want to be anywhere else?
No, that's
true.
Fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you guys like a sensitive question, a very quick one. Then we can move on to the more serious topics if you don't mind.
Yes.
Let's say
more serious topics.
Yeah, here at the LongKang, we are well known for being serious. Yes.
No, this is important. This is very important.
Very organized.
If you end up in the afterlife, right, and then you find that it is neither a Christian afterlife, nor a Muslim afterlife, nor a Buddhist afterlife, and then you see your friend there, right, who's like a Christian or a Buddhist or a Muslim and all that, would you go and make fun of him?
In eternity.
You answer first.
It's a very important question, guys. Come on. I just want to know.
It is.
Okay. For me, it depends on the friend.
Right. Okay.
I would say for most of my friends, right, if I see them in the afterlife and there's not any fire around us and there's not suffering, so it's obvious we're not in hell. Okay? Or any set idea of what hell is supposed to be. The next assumption is we're probably in heaven. So I will turn to my friend and go, whoever it is, chances are if they're my friend, I'll turn to them and go, what are you doing here? How the hell did you get in? That's all. I won't even care what denomination is. How did you get in here? I know how I got here, but what are you doing here? I was like, this really can't be heaven then.
Yeah.
I would like to challenge your assumption that just because there's no flames, it is not hell.
No, that's why I said
I believe right.
Idea.
I believe if let's say we go to the afterlife, right, and you open your eyes and it's exactly the same, this could be hell. I mean, that's you're doing the exact same fucking thing. Death is no release, right? It's no, you gotta go back to the factory and churn out those iPhones.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys, some guy just went mental. Just decided to go up to the roof of the factory, commit suicide. He opened his eyes, Sorry, buddy, you gotta go back in.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Then see,
That's really messed up.
I know what my definition of hell is gonna be. I'll open my eyes then and be like, oh, everything looks normal. Then somebody's like, oh, please come follow me. And I'm like, okay. And then there's a little desk waiting for me. It's like, take a seat down here. I was like, oh, okay, what am I supposed to be doing in heaven? And it's like, who said this is heaven? Start your copywriting now.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
And then they list off all my least favorite clients for my time in advertising.
Then they make you do their work, right?
Voila.
Then they have the client stand beside. Actually, wait, I got one more change.
Oh,
yeah.
Before I even start writing, also, the client get back with changes. Like, no! What did I do wrong in life?
Apparently, a lot of things.
I got to that point.
Most likely everything.
Yeah, lah.
Yeah.
Kyle, how? What would you say to your religious friends?
Wait, so like, is it confirmed hell, or is it like?
No, you don't know. That's the
We don't know,
it's
right?
Afterlife,
Okay,
It's just some sort of afterlife. Yeah.
So depending on
depending
depending on the friend. So I got three categories: one hardline religious, one atheist, and then one like free thinker. Right?
Okay.
I will tell the atheist, oh, you never die. This is real life. We're born in the Matrix. That is the Matrix, bro. Welcome to the Matrix. Then I will like fuck with him like all the way. And if it's
sorry to interrupt you. Okay, please continue.
Swearing, no swearing, yes, no. We probably should have specified this earlier.
Are we supposed to
just swear away.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, fuck yeah.
So if it's a super religious friend, I'll be nice. I'll just tell the friend, oh yeah, this is heaven. Then like you just stand one corner. And if it's hell, it's like
okay, so let me get it straight. You know you are dead and you spend your afterlife trying to gaslight and troll your friends.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like you.
Going to hell, confirm. Going to hell.
Got spot already, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no, what I'm afraid of is what he just said. Like, we die, right? Then we go back to work.
No, that was what Dan, you said it, right? Or Jerry, you said it.
John said it.
Then they make you sit in the desk and then make you work. Oh fuck.
Oh, lad.
Oh, that's hell, man.
Can you imagine both of us going back tonight and just having nightmares?
Yeah, working, right?
Yeah, lor.
Yeah.
Could be a new Ghost Map episode. I woke up in the iPhone factory, like, bro.
That's way too scary for us, that one.
You know, the funniest thing is, whatever John said, if hell is going back to the most dreaded part of your work, right? Then it's like, hey, you open your eyes after you die and you realize that you're back at the factory doing whatever. You know, the people who are actually doing work that they really enjoy are actually have a leg up on all of us. Yeah, imagine the streamer playing Call of Duty every day, then he dies, then he goes back to playing Call of Duty in hell.
No lah, but that's working on the assumption that you hate your job lah. Can you imagine but imagine if you were like a streamer and you're really like happy with work, then really you die, then kind of go back to iPhone factory one.
Yeah,
that one damn strong.
Yeah. No lah, like they work in a way where they know what you hate the most, right? Then they just make you do what you hate the most.
It just sounds like the Christian notion of hell, though. Like the
really,
yeah. But you gotta have a bit of irony down there, lah. So if you're like a video gaming streamer, then like you really like what you do, then you die, then you go. Your version of hell is going to the factory where they build all the equipment for your streaming, lah. Okay, lah.
Or they make you stream a game that you really hate, lah. So if you're a Call of Duty player, I presume that you hate Minecraft. So you have to stream Minecraft, no matter what.
You stream Tetris. Whoever you are, whatever kind of gamer you are, your version of hell is you must stream Tetris.
Well, I would say a gamer streamer version of hell will be playing anything from Ubisoft forever.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's some good Ubisoft games, Jerry.
No,
I think Bethesda would be my pick. Bethesda would be my pick.
Too. Yeah.
Hey,
it's just
Bethesda
walking
gave us
simulator.
Skyrim. They gave us Skyrim, man.
Well, okay.
They gave us a game that.
Which was the last good thing they produced, yeah. So.
Exactly, I was going to say that. 10 years, 10 years. 2011 till now, they have not produced good shit.
Because everybody make mod, that's why.
Yeah.
No, I think if you're a game streamer and you stream games that were, correct me if I'm wrong in terms of getting the company right or wrong, but if you're a game streamer and you stream games from Ubisoft, right, your version of hell is working at Ubisoft, lah.
Oh, that could be true also.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
well, with the new
Yeah.
revelations, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
No, like
Maybe
there's
like
two,
doing
right?
your work. Yeah.
Then Blizzard.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Activision
Yeah.
Blizzard also is.
It's like
Yeah.
who gave them the best idea? Like you take the two most dupe bro games and then you merge them together. Call of Duty and Warcraft. War of Warcraft. Then you merge them together. Walao eh.
I like how they brought us on to talk about ghost stories, and then we spent
Talk
the
about
last
games,
5
yeah.
minutes talking about games.
No, I'm just trying to trigger Jerry. Bethesda made good games, okay? Fallout 76 is one of them.
Okay, lah. There are no,
What?
no,
Now you triggered me.
no.
Stream
No.
I'm just joking, guys.
Okay, before this goes off the deep end any further,
Yeah,
let me,
I like
let
how you
me
said
bring
any
us back a
further.
little bit. Yeah. So, I think what we'll do for the rest of the show is we can just kind of like talk a little bit about our favorite ghost stories, paranormal activities, conspiracy theories, so on and so forth. And for me, right, I'll go ahead and start first in the spirit of having
Yeah,
National Day
spirit.
and yeah, in the spirit. Yeah. Well, okay. in the spirit of having our National Day and the Hungry Ghost Festival colliding in a spectacular way. So I would like to talk a little bit about this like Chinese mysticism, right? And how the Chinese elite has always been like cornering the market on it. And this goes all the way back to like, I think the earliest written record is like back to the Han Dynasty, which is 250 BC. And you know, you've always have the court officials and the emperor, the various people within the government, right? Within the government system, having a stronghold on the religious aspect of things, and a lot of it kind of manifests into feng shui, right? Which as it passed down through the ages. Singapore is one of those places where
It just froze.
I love it. Like, please say that the government stop your internet right there and then.
They're onto it, man. They're onto
They're
it.
listening.
wait, we have the
love PAP, man.
director
Come
of
on.
we have the director of ISD here. Fuck, hey, Jerry, can you do something, please? Oh, damn.
I have told you to put on VPN already.
You have to put that part and you have to put.
We are so fucked. We are so fucked. Okay, if I end up in an elevator tomorrow with 6 bullets on my back, you know what I have. Okay, so Singapore is one of those places where like feng shui is very influential, and is a lot of it is like very well publicized. We do have like feng shui stories throughout like the mainstream kind of like a narrative. So one of it is like the belief that somehow like because Singapore looks like a crab, then we need to have like the green color. We have, I think, the Esplanade, which is supposed to be some feng shui thing. And actually, according to the Smart Local, we have 12 locations which are almost certainly based on feng shui. 12 architecture around Singapore. So yeah, it's and all of it sparked off right when at the start of when Carl and Wayne and I were talking about some ideas for this crossover episode. One of the things that came up was, like, is the government conspiring with supernatural forces to oh jeez.
Even your cat's in on it,
God.
man.
My cats are going fucking nuts. Okay.
Wait. Is your cat like a cat? What do you mean? Have you
Yeah,
checked
yeah,
the hardware?
I have 2 cats. Yeah, the 2 cats. They're both fine, both alive. They're not like zombie cats or anything. I think they're gonna fight. Oh jeez. Everything is going wrong in this stream. Fucking. It
Yeah.
reminds me also of the conspiracy. Like some people believe that birds are not real. That all birds are government controlled.
Especially
Government
pigeons.
controlled spywares. Yeah, especially pigeons. So yeah, what the fuck was I talking about? Okay, so
okay.
there's a lot of feng shui going on. Yeah. There's So yes, government conspiring with supernatural forces. First of all, just so that the ISD don't shut us down immediately. Of course, I have no evidence to back up anything I fucking say. All of it is just in good fun, of course. But I think there is some. If you put on your tinfoil hat, definitely got some evidence, right? That hey, is the government really, what is the deal with them? So heavily focused on Fengshui in Singapore, right? So what do you guys think?
Yeah, my favorite Feng Shui thing is slight tangent lah, but my favorite Feng Shui thing is I only recently discovered that certain buildings are structured a certain way so that dragons can fly through.
Oh yeah, that's like a big thing. Yeah.
I had no idea. I had no idea. So I was like, wow, that's quite cool. Yeah.
I mean, Feng Shui in architecture is quite well documented. But I guess what he's asking is whether if government is working with the supernatural. I wouldn't say work. That one we're not sure, right? If you look at our neighbors, of course they're for sure that one, right? Whether if they work, we don't know But for Singapore, I think it's more of they know, and they kind of how to say, there's an understanding, right? Like if Tekong is Tekong is haunted and is so haunted, right? Why they still put the soldiers there, right? I was having a conversation. I think it was with Wayne. Like maybe the whole spirits right over there is to also toughen us up. Like you see the ghost there, rabak, the ghost.
Yeah.
So then the ghosts are in on it. They're like, yeah, part of your training. So
part of the obstacle course, part of OCS training also.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In a not so obvious ways, right? Because the last thing that you would think of is not ghosts, is like losing your country.
I don't even know how, I mean, I've heard this 1,000 times, and I don't even know whether it's acknowledged as true or not. But the whole blessing of the crest on our berets by the major religions, is that have the government come out and confirm that? It's like, yeah, we actually do that.
No,
I don't think they did, right? I don't think
they will never. They will never
Yeah.
do that because they will piss off a lot of people, especially some of the bigger religions because they don't their whole things is like everything contradicts each other, right? You cannot join forces. Whereas from someone who is more liberal, then you're like, why cannot join forces?
Religious Avengers law can.
Oh, can
That would be dope.
They often, with a lot of some of the groundbreaking ceremonies, they often have leaders of the major religions, 7 major religions, right, to come and do some blessing and shit.
Yeah,
it does happen. It does happen.
Yeah.
But very rarely.
My apologies.
And it's like how to say, it's mandated by the government to do it, right? They're like, hey, can you guys come on? And recently there was a tragedy, right? Then they also got the religious leaders to actually do a prayer. I think it was organized or something. So I feel like that they have a hand in the thing, but they will never say that they have. Even if there's a Men in Black department in Singapore, they will never ever release it to public. We can only on Reddit, then you can go into the deep, just go into the deep rabbit hole and then just try to find answers, but we will never find it. They will never come out and say, hey, got Men in Black. God, there is truth to whatever we said.
Okay, Carl, I think we're tiptoeing around it first. So let's just say, again, to reinforce what John said, this is all conspiracy theories, no actual proof. We're throwing shit out of, pulling shit out of our asses out here. Go, Carl, go nuts now. The whole obstacle, then they bless the thing all. So it's like you must carry it around with your rifle. Go nuts, man.
Yeah, no I think that it does have some power
Yeah.
So there's a story that is quite personal. So I'm not going to go into details where there was a possession. So what the cop did to stop the spirit from possession for a while was to use his crest and press on the individual that got possessed, and the spirit left for a second for a while. So it does have some power, and this was seen by people who were close to me So so I guess it does have some power,
or the spirit very law abiding.
Got help police bro.
How is it pronounced?
Huh?
How is it pronounced?
黑白无常.
黑白无常. Okay lah.
There's help police right? So the help police summon you out. Then you have to pay. Then you got to go to the whole cycle again. You're going to go and find your relatives. Then if they're not alive, then you're going to find the next generation. Then these next generation don't know who you are. hire Taoist priest, then go try to cleanse your spirit.
Then that begs the question: is hell police in Singapore, like, are they really bought because there's no like hell crimes?
Pretty sure they are lah.
Oh, okay lah. Then do they have to like, if there's spirits making noise downstairs at my void deck, like when the kids at the void deck normally make noise, I always call cops and then complain about the noise. Do they have to deal with shit like that as well? Yeah, I know I sound like uncle one. Apparently I call police to complain about it.
It's like there's like a hierarchy of things, right? So there's the hell cops, right? Then there's the hell SDA, which apparently can just like go into people's houses without warrants and whatever.
Supernatural distancing of ambassadors.
Yeah. So the ghosts, right? The hungry ghosts, they start eating, right? At the altars or whatever, right? Hey, you don't tapao back. Go back to your hell domicile.
Yeah, I was about to say, where do the hungry ghosts go during Hungry Ghost Month if they
have the paper houses, right, that we burn. When we burn the paper houses, right, it just manifests as the paper house. So they live like hobos.
Wow.
then URA burns like little figures of like the SDA officers that go into the burn house.
Wait. So I want to ask you guys this question, right? Because the Hungry Ghost month is like around the corner, and maybe is now already as this episode is released. Like what do you think? Like with the given situation of the pandemic, do you think the spirits will live normally? They're like, oh, no humans, very good. They just go down and they park all because they ghosts. They don't need to abide by our laws. Are
you sure about that? They got hell police what?
But
I mean, it all depends on whether there's a hell.
They die already, bro. They die already. The COVID.
That's true. No, he's brought up a point. Is there a hell COVID?
It does not affect the ghost. The ghost already dead.
Okay. Assuming there's no hell version, COVID, right? Yeah, there's no hell COVID. There's no ghost version. There's no ghost COVID. I think they will still be very sian because no one can do any prayer. No one can do any offering. So they just wander around like, hey, where's my food? Where's my food? Hey, where's my roast chicken? Where's my roast pig? It's like 2 years already. 2 years already. Have
Wait, they still do the burning, right?
No. So like I have friends who do all this, right? And my uncle is actually an organizer for Girl Thais back in the before this pandemic. So apparently the responsibility is still very heavy because if they do not do all this, right, they will start wreaking havoc to it will start disturbing people because it's a lot. You see how many people die every year, right? A lot. So they got a lot. The ghosts will always increase. Then the living will always decrease.
Wait, did we have Getais last year?
No, right? Got.
Is
Facebook one.
Yeah, Facebook one.
You need to burn them the phone first.
No, which they do now.
They do, exactly.
No, later you bastard, then you burn your relative, the iPhone 3GS, they're on the signal so bad. Or then they copy you, they say, hey, you never give me the latest one.
To be fair, you kind of ask for it. If you burn like an outdated model, you kind of asking for it. So
you can score the guy who make the shit. And I've always wondered, I who gives the people permission to make? Like, apparently, you must have a dream. Then the heavenly gods will tell you, okay, you have been chosen to make, to be able, you have this power to be a graphic designer to make like ghost shit. And I always felt that all these people who design the thing, right, super talented.
Wait, are you serious?
I'm serious.
He's actually serious about this.
You must actually be ordained. You must have like they will give you a spiritual pass, like legit. This is what I hear from people, that you must have this power, then after that you can make. If you don't, right, apparently the hell police will come and find you and then they will punish you.
See, more and more, I'm convinced now that there probably is some kind of ministry in hell.
Yeah, there goes my retirement plan. I want to retire to making all these things for people to burn.
Dude, you should do it, man.
Yeah,
you should just do it.
Try to have that dream where some who comes and visit you in the dream to tell you that you're ordained.
Your relatives lah.
Oh, your relatives lah. So this is gonna sound horrible but like dream of your late relatives coming to you and telling you, hey, Jerry, help me design this thing to burn one.
Yeah.
So just focus, man. You could literally make your dreams come true.
Yeah, Josephine Teo will haunt your dreams.
Wow. You said dreams, not nightmares, man.
They come and tell you, you only need a small amount of space to design hell notes.
Yeah, that is true though. That is true.
Yeah, you just need a laptop one.
Yeah, that is true.
But how they do, yeah, I've always found like, what if you're one of those jokers, right? They're like, oh, I'm gonna upload this InDesign file. I'm gonna upload it online for people to do it. I'm gonna do open source now. Wow. Open source hell note.
I'm quite sure that's illegal in hell.
Yeah, I mean,
You are I'm gonna mispronounce it, so you have to say it again.
Hey, you're gonna flood hell with all the counterfeit goods lah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. One guy with a MacBook can
Just-
wreak hell in hell.
I knew you were going for
See?
that.
Anarchy, bro.
I knew you were going for that. Fuck up the economy.
Have you guys seen the durians that you can burn to as offerings now?
What?
Paper
Wow.
durians.
What?
What?
Then
Yeah,
what's
I'm
the
not
point
kidding,
of
paper
the
durians.
live food offering then? If you're
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
burn-
Yeah,
If you're gonna burn like paper durian, then why not just like
Bro, they
Why
want
let's
not
just
high
offer
cess,
real durians, right?
No, that is
burn
high
a
cess.
fucking farm?
Wow.
No,
Now you have to
just-
look at our neighbors across the sea. Every year they burn for us.
I'm assuming you mean Sentosa.
Sure.
Just get like just build like a Ding Tai Fung, right? And then there's the waiters and the staff and the chefs. Just burn all the ingredients, the woks and the cookeries and whatever.
Unlimited 小笼包.
Unlimited 小笼包.
Dan's coming back. It's like, what the fuck are y'all talking
Okay,
about?
wait.
I don't know. I got unlimited xiaolong bao and I'm sold.
You sure about that?
Quick question, guys. Like, yeah, I'm sure your fans know lah, but are you guys like, you are all like not religious, right? All of you.
No, I don't know.
I used to be a very, very, very staunch Christian.
But now you're agnostic, free thinker, atheist. Which one?
Now, if you
Now-
press the crest on Dan's forehead, he will disappear for 1 second.
I'm quite agnostic now. In fact, I am strictly and staunchly agnostic. So, for example, if you say grace at my table, you cannot say, "Dear God in heaven." You also cannot say, "Oh, don't say grace. There is no God." Cannot. You must say like, "Dear God, who may or may not exist, thank you for the food that you may or may not have given to us." Anything else you do will offend me.
Must be aggressively indecisive.
Yeah.
No, but
yeah.
I am
Just I'm like, thank you.
Can also
No.
acceptable.
I am agnostic as well, but I do think that what if the gods, they were aliens? So you have to include aliens, inclusivity.
See now
Yeah,
now the tinfoil hat comes out. Come on,
you
Carl.
gotta like dear whoever from the outer space, from the outer rim, outside of our universe. Thank you for the food that you may or may not have given to us. Thank you very much.
This may be more dangerous than calling down the hammer of ISD, but I'm quite sure there already is a religion out there where aliens have a
Yes.
godlike figure. I will not say which religion that is because I want to cruise on by and not get sued by them.
Sure.
So yeah.
Isn't that Scientology?
Scientology.
Fuck it lah. Okay lah. Yes lah. Fine lah. Dan said it lah. Not me. John said it.
I
not me, lah.
really hate the action star that is attached to Scientology. I really hate him.
Tom Cruise?
John Travolta.
Tom
Yes.
Cruise?
Travolta.
You know why? Because he screwed
Kill
up
his
the
son,
mummy.
basically.
He screwed up.
Wow. Screw up the mummy.
I'll just
Yeah,
like
screw up the mum.
he
Yeah.
killed his son and it's just like he screwed up the mommy.
Wait, are you
That's
talking
like
about?
parod-
You're talking about John Travolta, right?
Yeah, John Travolta. Yeah,
Okay lah.
his son had like some asthmatic thing, right? And then he refused medication, and then the son suffocated and died.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
because he
yeah,
thought because he thought like Scientology gods will come in and save the kid or something.
Interesting.
Wait, their
Yeah,
gods
many
are
people-
really aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
I-
if you die, you get like you inherit a planet on your own, and then you become gods on that planet. Yeah, something like that.
I remember South Park
damn.
actually summarized the religion quite well.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
they did.
Like they had a
And
whole
also-
section just describing
Also,
it.
if you're dark skin, right, you're like cursed or something. So.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
well.
Oh wow.
Wait, how dark?
So,
Yeah. Define that.
Because like the lighting is very flattering for Kyle now in
Yeah.
terms of like
I'm-
he's
It's,
like
uh,
Korean pop star kind of skin.
I'm almond milk. He's
No, I'm caramel mocha.
yeah, I'm almond milk.
Yeah, so he's
it's,
quite dark skin as well.
Okay.
Like the Family Guy, they have the palette, right? And then there's like 3 skin tones. 6 skin tone. So the tree on top is like okay, then the next one is not okay. So they have
I think I won't be okay. Depending on day or night if they see me. If night, then I'm pretty much fucked.
Yeah, you're quite fucked already.
Yeah. Oh no.
I think mine is.
I
think none of us are Scientologists here.
I guess we're safe now.
Yeah.
We're too poor to be
Missing out.
Scientologists anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, we don't have the money to be Scientologists.
Oh, you have to have money.
Yes, sir.
I'm quite sure it helps a lot.
You think the e-meter free one? You think what? Anyhow, walao.
No, you have to buy. You have to purchase the levels before you can ascend.
Yeah.
Isn't that like levels 12 or 13 layers or something like that?
I have no.
Isn't that like some stuff that comes in like a trial package or something like that before like you get pulled into the real stuff? I thought there was like a trial package thing.
It's a reasonable assumption.
Yeah. Oh well. Either way, so I don't qualify. I too dark skin, so okay lah.
Yeah.
I think I can.
We both don't qualify.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like how Dan.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying that you like how Dan won.
No, I like how Dan was like talking about like how he used to be Christian and now he's agnostic. I can't remember which comedian it was. Who said that? Oh yeah, I'm an atheist, which means I was raised Catholic. Which quite well describes plenty atheists lah. So yeah lah.
Okay. Dan Wong.
Hey John, are you done with your conspiracy theories though? Did you cover like how before they raised buildings or bridges in Singapore, they would take the dead body of a child and bury it underneath?
Skull.
Have we gone through this before already? Oh, a skull. Yeah, it's a skull.
Skulls.
In some versions of the myth, it's a skull.
Yeah, it's a skull. Yeah.
Explain more, Dan Wong.
You guys.
Wait, are you for real? Wait, is he for real?
Yeah,
It's for real.
Yeah, we've heard
legit.
we've heard this like like we won't say which structures or anything lah, but like there was a lot of
Fuck lah, just say it Benjamin Shears.
okay, fine. Benjamin Shears apparently like because correct me if I'm getting the timeline wrong, but like a lot of children were going missing at the time.
Yeah.
Which very possibly a coincidence, but then a lot of people started coming out with the theory like, oh yeah, the children were kidnapped, then after that their skulls were buried under the base of the bridge to what was it? To ensure its structural integrity, right?
We the reason that we are quite well versed in this particular entity is because this may or may not be the pilot of a TV show they were developing.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Thank you. So this thing is really ridiculous.
Yeah.
I hope it's not true.
It probably isn't true.
You will never know.
I'm almost 100% certain it's not true. Just
we
because
never know. If let's say if today there's slight tangent. If today there's a virus out there that's like to turn you into a vampire, I would just to see the future, and then after that I will take a piece at your grave and say, aha, wait, I told you when they declassify the files there, I told you the bridge got skulls, but only one.
Okay, first of all, I like your weird tangent where you turn into a vampire just to prove me wrong. Second of all, you'll never get that far because if you got turned into a vampire, you will accidentally eat something with garlic in it and then die. So there's no way to prove this.
What if I turn into one of those Chinese hopping vampires?
No. Okay, children's skulls are a horrible foundation to build any structure on.
No, it's not.
They're quite fragile. At least get older people's skulls.
It's not about like the foundation or not. It's like a sacrifice to the demon, you see.
It's symbolic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a symbolic.
Oh, sorry.
Then the demon
I was
like,
thinking in terms of architecture.
Then the demon is like, ooh, very good. This is a good skull.
Wait, John, you've never heard this one before?
I've never heard this one before.
Yeah. I think this has been going on for quite. I only heard it, I think like in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But apparently it's been going on for quite some time.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was a stretch like around the same time where a lot of children were going missing. But
maybe it's just children going missing.
It's gonna be fucking wild, right? If at some point like we need to replace the bridge or something, and then people are just like signing petitions, right? Like we need to like give us permission to dig around like all like a 1 kilometer square around the bridge to look for like skulls around the area. And then someone found like some bone fragment. Aha!
Scully is the bird skull.
Guys, it don't need to be a Singaporean kid, right? I mean, it can be any other kid. If let's say
how do you know?
Yeah, so okay, look, guys, let's be real here. If the government a job. Okay, so right now, okay, imagine right now, you are done with the podcast.
Yeah, okay.
You're about to have dinner with your lovely wife or your girlfriend. Bam! The door bursts open. Chan Chun Sing himself walks into the door. He's like, you have the special talents that we need. I want you to go abroad and just procure for me the skull of a virgin child. I don't care how you get it. Just make sure you get it right. And he pays you a godly amount of money for it. Will you do it? Will you do it?
No.
First of all, the fact that he has to specify virgin child.
No, I would just say this to him. Sorry, minister, now cannot travel.
You know what I'll say to him? Sir,
Yes.
you're the Minister of Education. You have access to many virgin childs. You don't need us to procure one for you.
Wow.
I love how if you take like certain snippets of this conversation, it sounds very dodgy.
Oh man,
Very dodgy.
Procure virgin child.
Yeah, we are. Oh yeah, this episode's not gonna go that well.
let's just say, right, a certain celebrity in hell will be damn happy to listen to this episode. I guess.
There are quite a few I can think of. There are quite a few I can think of.
Took you a while, man.
My favorite part about that was the pause then.
Yeah, that pause.
Just the pause. To be fair, I'm quite sure there are a lot of celebrities in hell that we're quite happy about that. Yeah.
All right, how about Jerry? Do you have some like ghost story or conspiracy that you like to share?
Conspiracy theory? I have. Okay, so the conspiracy is we're not trying to appease spirits or the spirit world, but we're trying to appease the merlion species of creatures.
Oh, I love that.
Guard the waters around Southeast Asia.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You see the merlion, right? It was previously at the mouth of Singapore River, right? It was put there, as a, it's a like to pray to them, as a kind of like a sign of respect that you're guarding our spirit. Your spirit is guarding the mouth of our river. And when they build the bridge, they move it over, right? They were trying to move it under. Then after that, they cannot. Then move over the bridge. Right. Then, so in front of the merlion, if you look across the merlion, right, it's the tree structure of the Marina Bay Sands. Right. That looks like that is a symbolic of like the 3 jaw sticks that are being put there.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So the entire bay is protected. Okay. No joke. Okay.
I don't know whether if you're like just trolling us.
No, hey, look, I like that theory.
I also like that theory. Yeah.
But then the next question is, why did we remove it from Sentosa?
Yeah.
No, Sentosa is fake.
No.
Fake.
That one is just a tourist trap. It's like the Statue of Liberty and whatever. It's just a tourist trap. The real one with the spirit is, like what just now you guys were saying, the crest on your beret, right? With there's like all the bless and everything, right? It's all bullshit also. It's because they're just trying to tell you that, you have some amulet that you can carry with you into the field to make you feel better. The real one is,
you think that the amulet doesn't protect you. For all we know, like I said, OCS obstacle course got ghosts all down there. See? No, but like, what? Okay, look, if you're praying to the Merlions, wouldn't you want more statues? How can there just be like one statue to pray to the Merlion gods?
Maybe there's something inside.
No, but like if you think about it, right, the entire tourism culture in Singapore is just worshipping the Merlion.
Correct. Yeah.
Like there's the so there's like little Merlion toys, there's Merlion printed everywhere, there's that little mascot, right? What is it called? Merly. Something. Yeah, so I mean it could be just like offerings as well, and
I've got it. Jerry. The statue, the one true statue, isn't just a statue, it contains the actual Merlion.
Oh.
Maybe
it's like the bones of it just.
Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah.
That's why they took down the one in Sentosa, because it was insulted by it.
Perhaps, yeah.
So it's actually not spewing water. It's like spewing its like
It's blood.
Decomposed guts.
I think there's a budget one, right? That there's someone found a very small Malayan. Like in some some estate in Singapore, they found it. Like someone designed and built it in the playground. So there's one budget one. Like it's like like it's one of those dragon playground. It's something like that one in that design. Someone found that maybe. I don't know, maybe they built it to appease the spirits there. But I'm pretty sure there's no body of water near any playground.
Yeah, I was about to say, where was it? Because if it's like...
Some estate, I forgot, I read it.
If it's in the middle of the country, like, who they try to appease?
Maybe the Malayan can walk, How you know? Sekali they transformer.
So it's a lion lah.
Yeah. just the leg slimy one, but walk and all. You don't know. But the Japanese do love the Malayan, right?
That's true.
It's in a lot of animes and like they like to show the Malayan. I don't know why they are so. Maybe there's a Japanese Malayan cult lah, where they secretly pray to the Malayan and all.
I would love
They also have a lot of those like half fish, half other animal type of like spirits and demons and monsters in their mythology as well. So
yokais,
yeah.
I like how he went to yokai. I thought hentai.
But you see, maybe the Japanese, right? They have when they occupied Singapore, they have encountered the Merlion. That's why they have Merlion cults growing.
Yeah. So for generations,
they respect, right? They respect the Merlion.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like the beginning of a Call of Cthulhu campaign. Like the
Call of Merlion.
You're the only person in the whole of Singapore, right, who is just like there is a Merlion. Like a physical Malayan somewhere, and everyone is worshipping you, right? Nobody believes you. Everyone thinks you're fucking crazy, and then the Malayan is actually like a Cthulhu type of god, like just deep beneath the ocean, protecting us from like Indonesian submarines or whatever. And
very specific. Very specific.
Yeah, very specific. I mean, there was one submarine incident not too long ago. I don't know, man. It could be some act of aggression that they pray extra hard.
I think it was pretty far away.
Too ill of the dead, but yeah.
Well, it's too far away. But then, how big is the Malayan? So we don't know what.
Yeah,
we're just going by the theory that the statue is its bones, lah.
What if it's like it? Like it. The demon, like it's based on your fear. So the more you fear of it, the more you pray to it, right? Then it becomes bigger. Maybe. But actually, it's like this small.
I think to be fair, the Malayan does sound like somebody's main fear. It's like a lion that can swim very far.
Wait, we need to take a step back. You know how much ideas we just generated for STB?
Do you know how many of them they're not going to use? That's
a bit of a waste. Okay. What's the format of the show, right? Where you like get like super big superheroes like Ultraman, right? There's a format, right?
Kaiju,
they call it. Yeah, like kaiju, right? Imagine kaiju, but like Merlion.
There was that drawing one. I think somebody did the drawing.
Someone did that drawing.
Yeah. Just ask him to say
that. I guys have seen it.
I got Dan Wong to draw something for me as well. It was a Merlion. It was a Merlion beast versus a Lee Kuan Yew robot.
I think I saw that. It was online, right? It was published online or something, right?
No. It was on a t-shirt lah. Because last time we played like a tabletop game called War Machine Hordes, and so the premise of the game is there's a faction that controls what we call the jacks, war jacks, which are like machines that looks like humans and that can run and fight. And then there's another faction that controls war beasts, which they telepathically control like werewolf-sized creatures and giant octopuses and whatever. So I went to the tournament in Taiwan and I got Dan Wong to help me draw a Merlion beast versus a Lee Kuan Yew jack.
That's
and in
actually
fact, right, I had to tell Dan Wong, like his first draft was so fucking amazing, but I'm just like, this jack, right, looks too much like Lee Kuan Yew. You have you have to tone down the resemblance, otherwise I'm gonna get fucked.
John, Lee Kuan Yew is not gonna go to the convention and find you, okay?
Hey, I'm too humji already.
I mean, to be fair, stop me if you don't want me to reveal the idea lah. but that's kind of similar to like a short film that we had.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it was the two of us and like our other partner in Hantu also. We had an idea for a short film where it is Sang-Nila Utama versus Raffles, and then both of them are like giant.
I know,
they
right?
have their own giant robots,
Holy shit.
like Power Ranger style, and then they start fighting with each other.
Shit.
We pitched this idea to a funding that that is related to the government, and we got rejected. We're like, this is like the best thing ever,
It's
dude. Like,
amazing. Yeah.
right. You see these two, then they fight, right? Then you shoot it in a way where you can see the MRT go past, and then you can see them like super big. Then they fight.
Yeah, plus you have to do it like the old Ultraman style.
Exactly.
So it's like shitty backgrounds. Then they're like smashing everything up. So.
Yeah, then they smash the house, the HDB4. Then you can see the bomb shelter still standing.
But then now we got the plot twist lah. So the Malayan comes up from the ground, starts fighting both.
No, the Malay come up, become referee. Hey, okay, you said one side. You said one side. Square box, Square box, 1 cigarette, 5 minutes, cannot.
1 cigarette, 5 minutes.
That's how they do in secondary school, what?
Who's the bad guy? Is Raffles the bad guy, or is who's the other gentleman? Sang-Nila
Utama.
No. They are both good guys. You know why? They're fighting over which nasi lemak better.
Okay, first of all, I like how you referred to him as a gentleman. Second of all, for me, it's like they're beyond good guy and bad guy. It's like Alien versus Predator. Right? Whoever wins, we lose.
he loves the tagline, man. He loves the tagline. Which is true.
I only want it if they will use Dan Wong Sang-Nila Utama.
Oh yeah,
the one with
the
he's fucking ripped, and he's got a fucking huge dong that you can see through the loincloth.
No, okay.
Are you like, what is it like are you horny or just like happy to see me, that kind of like huge dong under the loincloth type of
imagine if your dong is going big as a forearm, like heavy erection, quivering, and you can smack it,
No. Okay. I will take your concept a little bit further. So the guy piloting the giant robot will have a huge dong. The giant robot itself.
Yes.
And in all fairness, I got this idea from, I can't remember whether I'm getting the name of the film right, but it's a film I saw at like some film festival like ages ago. I think the translation for the film, I can't remember whether it's Japanese or Korean or what. The translated title of the film is Teenage Hooker Becomes Killing Machine.
Becomes Killing Machine.
Yes.
Oh, I need to watch this. Watch this.
Okay, let me just Google it right now.
Is it like one of those sexploitation movies?
Yeah. But like it's more cheesy than anything else. It's not like, like weird fetish. It's just weird. And there's a scene where one character, right, like a mechanical penis just comes out from between their legs and starts firing guns, like starts firing bullets at people. So I feel like that's what, if we're going with your version of Sang-Nila Utama with his giant dong, right, that's the giant robot that he will pilot.
Nice.
Very specific. Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
It's teenage.
It exists, right? Okay, thank God.
Who died and become a killing machine.
Thank God. I thought I was so worried for the longest time whether I was just imagining this.
Well, if you imagine it, I would like, that's why you're a writer, man. Like, even your imagination's got story and hypnosis and the 3x structure. And...
I'm glad you said that. I kind of figured you'd be like, if you imagine it, I think we need to stop this partnership right now.
Because of this partnership, we got really strange ideas that we pitched. I'm pretty sure someone from the government read this as like, these guys are.
I mean, to be fair, we didn't show Sang-Nila Utama the giant dong lah.
Yeah.
So we didn't get rejected for that. We got rejected for everything else lah.
Yeah, everything else. We also pitched one story like the CMIO, 4 ghosts at Kopitiam talk up about Singapore.
That sounds good. I like
that.
that
I thought was a very good.
I thought was a very home. These ideas too. These are great ideas. Like a network executive needs to hear this.
No, not network executives lah. Let's just say agencies that they are very close with government agencies lah. So I shall not name names, but I understand. I work a lot on government projects myself, so I do understand. And we are like, you know what? Let's just fuck it. Let's just submit. and then we're like, no, we're not gonna get it. Then they're like, the idea is very good, except for one part. They're ghosts. Why Singapore got no ghosts? Then you build cemetery for what?
I like how in the rejection is like, the idea is good, except for the whole point of the idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So can we just have 4 people of different races talking? Oh, fun!
Slight tangent. Slight tangent. Speaking of kopitiams, right?
Right.
Where is the most haunted place in Singapore? Like haunted places in Singapore, the most haunted one. You confirm cannot guess one. You confirm cannot guess one.
Bishan Kopitiam.
No. You're very close.
Ang Mo Kio
Ah.
Kopitiam.
Yeah, very close. Kopitiam.
Ang Mo Kio Kopitiam?
Mamak's. Because you look at all the drivers, the taxi driver, all the Grab drivers, right? They always drive, right? Then the ghosts always jump on their back, right? Then they will always go and take a break at Mamak's. Then the ghosts also come down, lah. Then like, since we're here, we sit down and talk out with our friends, or like just wait for the bugger to go, lah. So then all the ghosts will gather there with the humans. So after some time, right, that place haunted already. That's why, right, in my really messed up theory, that's why a lot of Mama have 24 hours. Because they're so scared. If they close, the ghosts will follow them home. So all the ghosts parking down there, they're waiting. And then like a lot of Singaporeans, right, especially these days, we like to go like for night drives. But then there's a rule, right? You hamji, right? So you cannot go to a haunted place like Old Changi, then you go home straight. The thing will follow you. So you must go and drop them off at the Mama. So like basically Mama is like the unsung hero.
Suppository, ghost suppository.
Not to rain on your parade, but going to a Mamak's, right, after you go from a jaunt at Old Changi Hospital to find ghosts could be just a thinly veiled excuse to have supper before going home. Just putting it out there.
No, it is true.
No.
I think you can do both. Productive.
Can it be both?
No, you do both. Yeah, no, for sure. You must like calm down and you talk to your friend. Just now I heard like the leaf move, right? Wow, they're going to ghost.
I like to be believer as well. I think I saw a ghost just now.
Yeah.
I craving mee pok now. I don't know why.
No, see, that's the thing. Previous, like the previous, the old people, right? All this kind of grandmother story, is passed down, right? Without us understanding why. So it's probably what you guys say was true, that you got to go to the mama to deposit the ghost before you go home to cleanse yourself, right? But because we've been passing down all these stories through a generation, that the original thing was lost already. So, why we go to mama after visiting all the haunted places? Don't know, it just feels like natural to go, lor.
Because Mama open, right?
Yeah, Mama.
I love how the ritual for after clubbing, right, is the same as after you go visit Old Changi Hospital.
Exactly. Like
hungry,
I've been on so many ghost hunt. I used to do a lot of ghost hunting, a lot of urban exploration, right? Don't do it, it's stupid. Yeah, because
why?
they will really follow you, lah. So, but anyway,
just go to Mama, just
yeah, exactly. That's never once.
Just like
even in expeditions that are not mine, right? Like even in expeditions that are organized by other people, I have not once heard someone say, "Let's just go home." No, always like, you want to go makan or not after this? They will never say. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are like, I think we better follow the rule. Then they will just say, we want to go makan or not?
I feel it's reverse engineered. I feel like people were just generally hungry at night anyway. And then they reverse engineered a rule to be like, oh yeah, you must go to kopitiam because you must cleanse so the spirit can get off of you, and then the spirit will latch on to food and everything. Actually, they're just hungry, lah.
Yeah.
They reverse engineered a reason for it and then made a whole superstition out of it. Hungry, just say hungry, lah.
Hungry ghost.
So we had a real
You brought up this topic, right, Kyle? Can I talk to you a little bit more about this?
Sure.
Because when I was young, right, I was also very I was very eager to find out, if this spiritual realm exists, if I could really see or feel or hear or taste or smell ghosts or spirits. And, I've done, silly things like, of course, go to the hospital, go to these abandoned schools, sleep in graveyards, and nothing at all. So there came to a point in my life where I was like, this is lame. And then I went to go and consult a fortune teller. And then he this Chinese man, he said like, you cannot see ghosts, he said.
Wait, this one foreign talent,
Yeah,
why he sound like foreign talent?
He speaks in the guys. I'm not making this up. I'm just saying it. He says, your yang energy is too strong. I have no idea what he means till this day. So do you guys believe this, that if you don't have a lot of yang energy and if you have a lot of very abundant in yin energy. If you're depressed or a bit sick in the head, then the ghosts will come, and then you can see them and smell them and taste them and touch them.
Oh, you have
The one just sounds messed up, but see them, taste them, and touch them. I don't want to touch anything or see them or taste them, period. Okay, but
you guys want to have sex with a ghost?
Hey, this one hungry ghost man, not horny ghost man, you know.
wait. Slight tangent of your tangent, right?
Right.
Is it considered cheating if you cheating on your wife, for those who are married, if you have sex with a ghost?
Excellent question.
I'm quite sure it's at least considered necrophilia.
Isn't that
No, necrophilia is a
like
corpse, but if it's like a spirit, and then you're like having sex with it, and then but you can see your dick like protruding because transparent, bro.
Okay. I'm quite sure the definition of necrophilia, I've not looked it up, but I'm quite sure the definition of necrophilia is having sex with dead people. Technically, if you're having sex with a ghost, you're still committing necrophilia.
It is not people anymore, it's spirits. The people will not. You don't say hi, people, hi person. You say, hey, ghost, Hantu, come.
Yeah, I really wish you hadn't said Hantu, come.
Too late, a bit too late, right? No lah, hungry ghost man not yeah. So
no. It's your choice of words. Hantu, come. After talking about having sex with a ghost.
Yeah.
But that's like the 90% of the Singapore ghost stories, the entries, right?
Yeah.
Most of it is just like, I saw a ghost in the fucking botanical garden, and I unzipped my pants and she sucked my dick.
I clearly am remembering
there was one story. I looked Reddit for horror stories quite a bit. There was one, I swear to God, legit had sex with the ghost. Then the ghost, after that, the ghost tried to kill him. Wow, the shift in tension damn fast.
I feel like that's a guy that just when he was trying to have sex with somebody, it went completely wrong, and then he tried to spice up the story. I went, oh no, I was trying to have sex with a ghost.
Yeah. Probably.
Okay, I think we leave the question for later, like the answer for later.
Wait, no, okay,
going about it, whether it's cheating.
Going back to Dan's. Yes.
So Yang Qi, I believe so.
Okay.
So there's this comment that I read on Reddit, which is quite funny. It says that like there was this thread of army ghost stories, and then he was like, if you don't see any ghosts during NS, you're pretty much set for life. You won't see any more, period. Because your yang energy too strong. The ghost was like, I'm not gonna play with this guy, because my dad he is religious, but he has no fear for ghosts. He has done it all like the whole thing. I mean, I've seen a couple of them with my own eyes. I'm not sure, right? That's why I'm agnostic. I believe that there are reasons why you're agnostics, but he's straight up like he believes in them, but he's not afraid. So he has literally asked a guy who has a third eye, apparently, to bring up to an apartment that's haunted and say, is it there? He said, yeah, it's there. It's by the table. Then he walked to the table, walked straight to the table. He said, where is it? Behind you. He turned around. Then the thing is facing him, but he cannot see anything. But he said that he could feel the whole space are damn creepy, but he's like not afraid lah. Yeah. He says until if he sees it like with his eyes, right, he won't really kind of believe or be afraid of it. Does that make sense? So maybe because his young energy is damn strong, and I believe that his young energy is so damn strong, those things are afraid of him.
What's young energy again?
So
male energy,
Right, yeah.
No, not
masculine
really. Not
energy,
masculine.
Masculine.
Because the toxic patriarchy thing is still exists on the this supernatural thing, right? So like young energy male energy. Then when you're female, you got more yin energy because you're more negative in that sense.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So I do believe that there are people with an abundance of young energy.
Okay, then I'm probably sad. I went through whole of NS, never see anything.
Yeah, same.
Went through reservist, never saw anything also. So
Good,
okay,
same.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I saw on my first day, so
Oh.
not really CC, but I'm pretty sure something weird was happening. Because my bunk was on the 4th floor, nearest to the toilet. And this was like 6. You know how Tekong is after 6, right? Quite dark already. Then everybody's in the bunk. So I went to the toilet alone. Then the toilet, I was very sure because I went to the end to pee. Then I came out and just to check lah. Okay, nobody. Then I was just looking at my hair because you look dumb. You botak, then you go and look at your hair. I just look at my hair. Wow, botak. Then after that, right, the door at the end creak open. And no wind. Then creak close. I was like, okay, time to go. That's their way of saying hi. Then I just left. But after that, nothing already. Only that one incident. I was like, wash. Not bad. First day already got hello already.
I remember when I was doing NS, I heard the dumbest fucking ghost theory ever about Tekong. And till this day, right, I can't get over how fucking stupid it is. You know when you go to Tekong, there's like a statue of somebody with like, I think it's a soldier with like a bunch of kids, right? There's a statue of the kid. Apparently at night the kids come to life. It is the dumbest fucking ghost story I've ever heard.
Toy Story that one.
Yeah.
That Toy Story.
It's like sad Toyol story that one.
It's hilarious. So
what do you never mind.
What the statue?
Sorry.
It's so boring. It's like, yeah, okay. No, like you're Southeast Asian, you got well, I don't want to say her name lah, Miss P. You got Miss P, you got interesting ghosts like Hantu Tete, you know, and all of this. And the best you can come up with, at night the children's statue come to life.
No, that one is just the start of a very messed up version of Toy Story. They lift up the leg, then the leg, right, instead of Andy is Mindef. Please do not vandalize property of Mindef.
I when I was in my medic camp, right? This was in the old Ulu Pandan camp. So one of the guard duty prowler checkpoints is you have to go to the admin building. You have to go up to level 3 or level 4, where there is like a main whatever lah. So you have to go and note down your timing and everything. And then there is this mannequin, right? That is this half body mannequin that is in full combat medic gear, right? And you can actually move it, but we always tell the guards like don't fuck around with it, you know, because at night you'll move. And then so there's this one night, right? It's not just one night lah. It's almost every time we got a new batch of trainees, right? We'll just fuck around with them, and the duty officer if the duty officer is NSF, he will be in on a joke. If the regular, usually there's no humor. So the duty officer will go and, you know, every time they came and do the checkpoint, right? And the duty officer will go and change the pose. And next time they came in like, wasn't it in, you know, they'll start changing the pose. And then they'll change back. And then the next group came in, no leh, never changed leh.
Oh, you're very bad.
Y'all should do like one with the middle finger.
The hands cannot move, but the head can turn, you know.
The guy will be so confused. Wow, the ghost got sense of humor. Point me middle finger. Oh,
yeah.
Jerry, I can't remember I told you this one. During my BMT time, there was like one of the guys was Sika, and you know, so at night, like, you know, obviously he'll take out a turban and go and sleep. I told you this, right?
Yeah.
Stop.
Dan doesn't know.
Tell me.
So he will let his hair down.
Okay.
He's obviously long hair, and he'll cover his face. And then he would never get past like the first bunk because he'll go tap at the window with his hair down. And then you just hear from like 2 bunks down, immediately followed by the guy laughing to himself. I think he only managed to do like once or twice before everybody's like, hey, fucking stop it, cannot. Full on respect to that one.
All right, so the podcast has gone on for like an hour already. So what I'll do is I'll start to wrap up. Do you guys have any like last thing that you want to say? Then you have a magical moment, or you know, before we let the Hantu boys plug their stuff. So last words, Jerry. Any last words?
I just want to. I don't know if this is on purpose. I don't know whether it's connected to any government conspiracy. But if you look at the Marina Bay area, the Kallang Basin, Singapore River, right? We have reclaimed our land to to such an extent that the whole area looks like the woman's sexual reproductive organ. It's like the cradle of our wealth.
Yep.
I'm so glad Angie is not here right now.
Oh, but it's true. Go look it up, dude. Go look it up. It's like this is like, this is our the base of our wealth, so it must be fertile, Or maybe
which exactly where in the reclaimed parts of Singapore does it look like a woman's?
Okay. If you go look at the Kallang Basin, flowing out to the used to be open ocean, right?
Yeah.
Open sea. And then there's the other part from Singapore River. If you look at that part, it looks like the diagram in those medical journals of a woman's reproductive organ.
Literal golden cheese pie.
Yeah. And that's like the heart of our financial and whatever, right? And the basis of where Raffles landed and whatnot.
Because isn't Suntec nearby, and isn't Suntec supposed to be like 5 fingers?
Yeah.
Yeah, the left hand holding the fountain of prosperity or something.
Seems like a weird combination to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean,
It's just like more ammunition for the feminists to be like, did you know? By the way, did you know our reclaimed land and sometimes have a weird relationship?
Oh man. Mothership's gonna watch this episode and then just come out with an article on us.
Yeah, man.
dude, if they do, I give them props.
I mean, the whole Suntec thing is not the weirdest one. Sorry, I know you're trying to wrap up. It's not the weirdest one I heard. The weirdest one the most interesting one I heard was what are those the two identical buildings near Beach Road? What are they called? I can't remember.
The one that looks
Gateway?
like blades.
Gateway, yeah. Apparently they're
Gateway.
supposed to be swords.
Yeah, correct.
And then because there's the Gotham building in front of it.
Correct.
I know
Right.
this is not true, but like the theory that somebody came up with was that's the scabbard for the swords. I was like, oh, that's very nice. Probably not true, but yeah.
Probably.
No,
Yeah.
but it's nullified. Whatever the architects were trying to do in those two buildings is nullified by Duo now.
Well,
Sword, scabbard, beehive.
Yeah.
so like I in the spirit where is Hungry Ghost Month and National Day, right? Do you I don't know if you guys remember your first National Day, but my first National Day and my first experience for the Hungry Ghost Month, not like a ghost experience, just Hungry Ghost Month, like were together. Like the realization, because when you're a kid, you're dumb, right? So primary 5, then they bring you to the old Kallang, the Kallang Stadium before they knocked it down, the Kallang Stadium, and then I realized that it was 7 months. The first day exactly 7 months, and then there were like offerings around. So this was like early 2000 Singapore. So then I realized that, oh my god, National Day and Hungry Ghost Month are on the same. How can this be? Because you're young, right? Stupid brain, right? Then it's like, oh my god, I'm going home at 11. Later the Hantu catch me how? So in short, like what have you ever guys thought of how like the NDP and Hungry Ghost Month, like when they coincide, doesn't it feel weird? Like, are you supposed to sing home and then you walk by the roadside, then you see all the kim chua flying around? Then how do you feel scared?
Actually, previously to me it's like not so bad because it's not the Siwu. It's not like close to. It's usually not close to the 15th day of the Hungry Ghost, which is like so-called the peak, the height of the ghostly energy or whatever. But this year, because they have pushed the various like now they're doing it in steps, right? I'm not even sure like what's the plan now. I think they have a military parade on the 9th, then after that they have some further celebration like down the line, whatever, right?
It's supposed to be on the 22nd itself, right?
Yeah, and the first one that they announced was that they're gonna do it on the 22nd, which is like, oh shit,
15th.
that's like that's on the 15th, right? And I'm just, whoa, did you guys consult any feng shui master before you decided upon this date?
Yeah,
You would hope that they did at the very least.
Maybe right? Maybe they did, and they concluded right that in order to deepen the understanding between the PAP government and the spiritual world, that this is the necessary steps that we need to take. Maybe some sacrifice involved. Maybe
It's the perfect opportunity.
A kid will go missing, and then the government will announce a new bridge needs to be built somewhere.
Yeah.
Not for the kid going missing, but
No, but you are right, I don't know. Maybe they have they have one of the famous Fengshui master on speed dial. Then they're like, hey bro, you check the date can or not? Imagine like this is like the general, or this is the general. Yeah, what's the date can or not? 22nd can, no problem. Yeah.
I like to think that the Fengshui master is in the secret. 22nd can, he's like, checks his schedule. Yeah, okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, it's fine, guys. Yeah. and then he found out it's actually, he's like, I didn't think they were going to take me seriously, but okay, no.
Yeah, no Thai, so yeah.
Yeah, fireworks quite loud, so okay.
Yeah. No, slight tangent, sorry. I just remembered this story. So as I mentioned, right, my uncle he organizes like Hungry Ghost month dinners like for the longest time. So he's bought the place that he do it just nice worker party area. And then the funny thing is that when he organizes it, out of goodwill, he will invite the PAP as well.
Okay.
And then the most messed up thing is that you put the tables side by side. Because it's Aljunied GRC. It's not an area they can ever hope to penetrate in a sense, right? So they always send a representative there. You don't really know one lah. Wow.
Can't stop telling your story.
Pretty sure the cats are robots. At this point.
Can't stop telling your story. You said too much.
That was funny.
Incidentally, two of my cats are sleeping behind me also.
Oh, darlings.
Yeah,
So-
they're like,
No, it's okay. Are you sure that they are not robots? Pretty sure that they are robots. Sent to spy on us.
why not?
Did you guys hear that, by the way?
Yeah, we heard them.
Yeah, we heard that. We heard everything.
Fucking go crazy. There's two male cats are running.
Do we have time
So-
for one final hypothetical before we?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we just give this to the LongKang boys.
Why?
John and Jerry can tell me privately afterwards. Okay. So this is the hypothetical. Okay, Kyle and Wayne, you're walking down the street one day, right? Separately lah. You're individual. You're thinking about your daily life and work. In the creative industry and how shitty it is, and then suddenly you bump into this, old Malay man who doesn't smell very good, right? And then he's like, "You are one. You come and be my disciple."
Treading on dangerous water.
This is there is definitely a racial bit in this, okay? Because you find out later he claims to be a bomo, okay? He takes you to a dark alley, okay, and without any doubt whatsoever, he demonstrates his powers to you in a manner that satisfies you. That means you know that, okay, this fucker is definitely a bomo. He's fucking got contracts, and he shows you these contracts, right? That he's made with these spirits, right? His power is legit. His power is real, at least to you, right? And he's like, I want you to be my apprentice, but you must drop everything you have now in terms of your career. So your career in the creative industry, or your links with your clients, or whatever you guys do, right? Your creative stuff that you do, drop it all, because you need to learn the craft of being a bomo. You need to start a new journey in your education. You've got to learn how to make the contracts. You have to learn how to do all the rituals. You have to deal with all the clients. You've got to accompany him to all his bomo shit. This is like a brand new job all over again. But when he dies, okay, you have to bite off a little bit of the tip of his penis and inherit his powers. And he did it for his master and his master before him and his master before him all the way to the time of Sang Nila Utama. Okay, so my question to you is, will you accept or not? This is real powers, by the way. Like you have to, you have supernatural powers lah, some kind of supernatural power.
Oh no, I know my answer already. I knew my answer before you got to the tip of the penis part. The rest of it sounds like a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
Quite frankly,
it's a job, It's a job. Make no mistake.
exactly. I
job,
already do that anyway. Why do I have to go through it all over again in a whole new different industry and kill myself making a whole bunch of new mistakes when I already got no. The biting off the tip of the penis, that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That part doesn't really bother me.
It doesn't
much.
bother us.
I have to do admin. I have to write up contracts. I have to deal with clients in a whole separate industry. Forget it. No. You lost me there. You completely lost me there.
Don't forget you have to.
Supernatural powers would
No.
No, you don't forget you have to settle HR dispute. Later the Toyo fight this Toyo. Then you got like guys. Later MOM come, okay, guys.
Wait, first of all, these better be them cow supernatural powers lah. To go through all that, even then, right? No. Way too much admin. The one. No, it's okay.
But how much money can I make though?
That's another thing. How much money can you make?
It's admin on both sides, It's not just admin on one side, it's admin on both sides. It's admin with the spirit world and admin the real world. Double the admin.
Does that mean that I have to pay CPF in hell money as well?
Wow.
Forget it. No. Forget it. No. It's okay. The biting off the penis one, if you told me it was just that, maybe I'll consider. Everything else, no.
Yeah. If okay, my answer is also quite boring. I tend not to want to mess with the evil side of the supernatural realm. Okay. If this questions was reframed and the offer was, do you want to be a vampire? You want to do everything the same, but vampire, I'll say yes. Because vampire cooler. Toyo guy, I don't know. How do you be a Toyo guy, a Bomo guy, and be cool? You wear a suit, they say, hey, I tell you, later I take the coconut, then I like that.
See, this makes it even worse because now, now you have to think about branding also. No, forget it.
I'm kind of scared.
Take the bamboo.
Dude, guys, I'm kind of scared now because if we're making fun of the Bobos, later they go and curse us.
Hey, you're making fun of the Bobo. I'm making fun of admin.
You say you want to bite the penis off, bro.
No, that was Dan's hypothetical, okay? I did not go, I want to be a Bobo and then bite off somebody's penis. That wasn't my plan.
Yeah.
I like how you guys, the priority is there's so much hard work,
fuck that shit.
But
no.
biting off penis,
not very hard, one.
I mean, it's a one-off thing, lah. Unless you tell me every month I have to bite off penis.
It's biting off a dead man's penis, It's biting off a dead man's penis.
See, okay, fine. Biting off a dead man's penis. Fine. But then my next question is, right, if I'm biting off a dead man's penis repeatedly, right, if I have to do it every month, right, what is my dental plan?
Yeah, very important.
That's my next question.
Very important. Your bowel force better be good.
Yeah, you better have a damn good dental plan on top of that.
Yeah.
That's why I say no, not worth it. Way too much things to consider.
Don't forget also when you pass on your Momo powers, they have to bite your penis off.
But you did already, so you also don't know.
Yeah.
No, maybe he's like an inauguration. He becomes spirit, then he see, very good. My disciple bite my cock. Maybe what, right? You don't know. If you're such a strong Bomo in life, in afterlife, you come got power one, right?
Yeah. Well, I like to turn to me and go right as if I'm the expert like that. No.
Fantastic.
Wayne, how many dead man's penises have you bitten off, Wayne? So yeah, my answer no. Too much admin.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So with that, right, let's wrap up the show, and thank you very much, Wayne and Kyle. Please plug your show, plug your merch, plug whatever it is that you wish to plug. Go ahead.
Go for it, Wayne.
All right. You can find us on all social media. So most social media. So your Instagram, your Facebook, and not Twitter, but Instagram and Facebook at the very least. At We Are Hantu. That's WeAreHantu. I'm quite sure you can see it in the. I don't know where the hell I'm pointing. In the corner of the screen.
You're pointing in the right direction. Yep.
There. So yeah, you can find us there. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on YouTube. Carl, am I missing Apple Podcasts as well?
All major podcast platforms.
Yes. So please subscribe to us down there. Go on social media platforms. Follow us on social media to find out when the new episodes are coming out. The new episodes of Ghost Maps always come out on the 2nd and 4th week of the month. However, because this is going to be when is this episode going live?
Most likely around National Day.
Around National Day, right? Okay, then we'll be in the midst of Hungry Ghost Month already. For Hungry Ghost Month, we've got an episode pretty much every week.
Yep.
So we're increasing our episodes for Hungry Ghost Month because celebration.
Yeah, it's our special month.
Yes, it's our month to shine. So yes, but still follow us on all social media to get up to date on when stuff is going to be released. If you want to support us on Patreon, same thing. We are Hantu. You can also buy our merch. We've got t-shirts, masks, tote bags.
I think so.
Yeah, tote bags.
Redbubble. We are Hantu.
Redbubble. We are Hantu. If you want to see what our t-shirts look like, this is one. Kyle, do you want to?
Can't really see that, but like.
Yeah.
So and also please check out our monthly show every 13th of each month. We will have a live show called Dead Air.
Yes.
Where we talk about pretty much the not as gore as today, but pretty much the same thing about supernatural. And
I don't know what you're talking about. Today is not gory at all.
LongKangStories will on it for our 2nd episode.
Yes.
Yeah, please check out their video.
Dead Air. Nice.
Which was a lot of fun, by the way. Thank you for inviting us onto
it was
that.
a lot of fun.
This was very fun as well. I'm sorry we went way off tangent.
It's okay. Here at the Longkang, right? Tangents are our things. Like we don't care about the.
Is that the slogan for the podcast?
Tangent is our thing.
Ours is more like gutter politics, but we can just like the gutter goes everywhere, right? It just goes sideways, it just flows into every different direction.
Just spray, just spray.
Just spray. Already. Just as the final note, I was just thinking about that CMIO goes around the kopitiam story.
I know, right?
I'm just thinking, right? Did they not accept it because you did not pitch, right? Having Dennis Chu play all 4 characters. I think.
Hey! What the fuck, dude?
Wait. Let me set one thing straight, okay? I'm a big fan of Dennis Chu's horror podcast because I'm part Chinese.
Podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, he does. It's on 92 FM 927 FM every Friday night. Actually, it's a really good. And he's been running it for years. I really like his stuff for horror. He's a very good horror storyteller, right? But that one, actually, right. I'm sure it's a joke, right? But actually, they may take it if I really get him to play all 4 races.
Oh, please, let's not pitch that. Let's not risk it.
Like the other, right? Just wear one shirt, then question mark. Then he just stand there.
I'm sure he can pull it off somehow. Okay, and with that shall be the end of today's episode. Thank you very much for listening. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you Dan, Jerry, and the Hantu boys, Wayne and Carl for joining on. And we shall see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.